Okay, welcome to the second part of the tutorial, and now this part we're going to be covering the CSS syntax, how to write syntax. And so if you're just joining us, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you want to learn about tutorial, we're going to be releasing courses. Our channel is a channel for learning everything from makeup to farming to Excel to CorelDRAW to we're going to be bringing instructors to actually teach us a lot. All right, and so we're going to be going straight to CSS syntax. So a CSS syntax consists of a set of rules that are interpreted by the web browser. In other words, it consists of how you write the code, the CSS, so that browser can understand what you're saying. And so a CSS syntax has two main parts: a selector and one or more declarations. I'll try to explain that using this diagram. Okay, so a selector is actually, the selector part actually picks an element. So in HTML, we have different elements. We have the HTML tag is an element. Everything here you see is an element. This is an element. The body is an element. H1 is an element. Paragraph is an element. Okay, is an element. Border, bold, name it BR is an element. Okay, you know all of them. So the HTML consists of a selector. So you use selector to pick an element. That's what I'm trying to say. Then it contains one or more declarations. So you can have a lot of declarations. So what is a declaration? A declaration is what you want to style. All right. A declaration is what you want to achieve. And so what we're actually going to be learning throughout this tutorial is declarations. How to do this. Let's say we want to add color to text. So it's a declaration. You want to do text align. You want to text bold. You want to make text italic. So these are declarations. And every declaration has a value. Okay? Every declaration has a value. Okay, so and each HTML, each CSS syntax, a declaration and value must be terminated with a semicolon. And so, in a nutshell, a CSS syntax consists of a selector, a declaration, and value. Shikina. That's all. I just spoke Hausa. Otito. So how do I say it in Igbo? Ogusigo. So. And that's how that's it about CSS syntax. And so I'm going to just give you an example. And so we're trying to target this paragraph. Inside the paragraph we'll have welcome to our web site. And so we want to target this. So I'm going to selector. So the selector is P. That's the paragraph. So I want to do a declaration. The declaration will be color, and the value will be what do we give them? Red, white, blue. So let's give it blue. I will terminate it with a semicolon. Okay, so let's go ahead and reload. Getting started too. So you see it. So we're able to demonstrate this is basic syntax. So this P is a selector, this is a declaration, and this is a value. And that's it about CSS syntax. It's as simple as that. See you in the next lecture. I'm going to be showing you how to do a comment in CSS just like we did in HTML.